Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Escape 999. Today we are putting the shields here and then leaving the room and then unlocking that other door outside. Let's just drop the emblems on the steering wheel in here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting that. Well, now we got something on the monitor at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. Shocking. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you, because apparently you can't read. When you touch the numbered area, that area will be selected, and it will turn blue to indicate that. Touching the numbered ball after selecting the area will cause the ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red ball. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into... Oh, it's the Nonary games. Right? Press the check button once you've moved all the balls except the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the ball in the area must match the number in that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like they say, practice makes perfect. Or forcing your way through makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Yeah, hey. Let's just solve the next one, and then you can make fun of me. How about you solve them instead of me? How about that? So let's do 3, I guess. So we cannot move 9. So you're an idiot. You have not put anything in yet. So 643. No, 642. No, 643. Yes. 642 is 12 equals 3. So here. Then I need to move all the balls, though, right? So 4, 9, 16, 24. Check. Okay, this is it, right? I guess so. But nothing happened. There's still 3 more indentations left. Oh yeah, okay. It kind of confused me when it turned red there for a second. Doesn't that seem likely? Alright, so here. Oh, I need to put the cross. Okay, so cross. Hey, Jubei, something showed up on the screen. The puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. Okay, 7. My brain's not working today. Probably a bad day to do bulk recording if my brain's gonna just not work properly. The number of each area are different too. It looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there. Anyways, like they say, practice is worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it! At least I'm trying, alright? Okay, so now we can't move 9 and 1. So for 1, no. Well, no. Because for 1 we need 10 perfectly, right? So 2, 5, 3. That's 10. And equals 1, and then these ones are not going to equal 7, right? So 10, 17, 23, so no. Do I have to use all of them? So like... I mean, I have to at least use 3, yeah? Maybe there's another one. Them equals 1, right? No, no, that was the only one that could equal 1. Right? Probably. So 7, 10, digital root is 1. For this, we get 10, can't use that. So it's 12, 9. Yeah, I can't use this number, right? So that's 12. That's 18. That's 19. So this is 11. Maybe there's another way to get 10. Yeah. Okay, so we can't use 1. So 8. Oh, what if we do 19? Because then it has to add up to 10. That would also equal 1, right? So we got 8. Let's go with 13, 19. And that equals that. And then over here, we have... Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Right. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. I know. Didn't want to do that one. What was the third one? Oh yeah, the casino plate. Not plate, but coin. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same, though. Don't you think that you should double check it? No! If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Ah, shut it. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Alright, so we got 3. We need to get 7 as well. On each side, I should say. But we can't do 3, 1, or 9. 3 is probably a problem, right? Okay, so 9. Sure. No, right here. So 9, 16, 7. And this should be fine. Yeah. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Says the blind man. Oh, yeah, it's alright. Forgot I had to select the shield. That's the 4th one. This puzzle looks like a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. So we need 8 and 9. And we can't use 4. Really? So we only have... So only... But do we have to use all of them? So that's 9. If you add this here, that's way too much. That'd be 19 Chronos. No, that'd be 18 Chronos. But which would be 9? Yeah. And I can't use any of the numbers. Maybe there must be 2 or something. You gotta do 2 in each one. Okay, this one might be tricky here. So I can only use 5 numbers. I can't do 3 groups of 3. I can't do... But I have to use all the numbers that are available, yes? But I just did, and it said the combination won't work. So to get 8, a digital root of 8... I guess so, like 9, and then 17 is 18, and then over here is 9. No. Huh. The math is right there, right? 9 plus 8 is 17, digital root is 8, and then 4 plus 5 is 9. Just checking. You never know. It could have been a trick. So this is 9, and it doesn't work. You can add a 10 there. And that's 20, so it wouldn't work there anyways. What am I missing? What am I missing here? I know I can't use those numbers, and I have gotten the roots, just not the right ones. Right? Because like 9, 17 is 8. And that's 9. There are numbers left. Yeah, I know there are number left, dog. I just don't know what you want me to do. I mean, wasn't this the first one I started with? Yeah. 9, 17. What am I missing? There's got to be something I'm missing here. What's the digital root of all these together? Can I get to my calculator? No, I can't. So I just gotta do it in my head, or actually I could just get my phone and do it, right? But I'm thinking, well, part of me's like, maybe we don't actually fill out 9 because the 9-man died. But I don't know. So all of them combined is 8, so we could try that. Okay. Huh, where did that noise come from? Hey, I guess that makes sense. Little inconsistent, but makes sense. Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions! Damn, Junpei, good job! Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Bottom left corner. Here?
A picture. What the?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What the hell is this?
That's a picture.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same
Yeah.
guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture?
All right, we don't know in this route.
Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture?
No, there's guy
I'm
X.
afraid
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold.
He doesn't look smart.
He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yeah, that's where Back in the day, Junpei, pictures would be printed with a date on the back of them.
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project.
Or, you know, they could have just written it on it.
With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary Game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this.
I'm not.
It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised?
Because we went down 4 different alternate timelines where we all died. Oh no, we didn't die on one of them. We were just screaming Khan at the end of it.
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm?
You know, you should be filled with rage.
It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
I mean, he is Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is...
Yeah. Well, he's dead. Not yet, anyways.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why?
You didn't
Why
describe
did you
him to
tell
her
me?
at any point?
I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else.
You are kind of a blabbermouth.
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Sure.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet.
Are you getting your memories back in this timeline?
And this close to remembering. This close. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it.
Cool. Good
My
job.
memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Sure. Regale
Of
us.
course.
Me too.
Not like we're on a timeline or anything like that.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, you could probably shorten it.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
You could tell us after we get out of
Just give
here.
us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh?
Why are there geese outside my house?
All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type.
Okay.
I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told.
So you're fired?
That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
Yeah, it didn't really work
My
out,
source
though.
told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
I like your suit.
Men in black suits, many of them.
Here
carried
comes the
bags.
man in black.
Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
It's like they were children inside.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. Now what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do.
I mean, you could have called
Said
backup
and
before you did all this.
Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor.
This is like the same story we heard when the submarine
Damn it.
route, right?
Shit, my head hurts.
Well, you just smashed it into concrete, man.
I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet,
it's
no
home.
privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
Man, you should play some JRPGs, because there's a lot of people that do that.
Threw myself against
Also
the
leave you
door
with
a
your
few
weapons.
times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying.
I'm saying there's a 9
But I
door.
could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it.
There's like a vent under the bed, right?
It left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was.
A vent that I could not fit through at
The
all.
bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. But I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here?
Why do you think, dog?
Then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Kill them
Tonight,
all.
a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
No.
I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
I took a poop. It was hard. Very hard. Might need to go to doctor.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Somehow.
The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my
You
belly.
think?
Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees.
Who makes vents these big?
I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing...
We're on a
enough to
time
start
limit here,
wondering where
Seven.
it'd take me.
The vent gave in to my massive weight.
Massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a voice.
Oh, the incinerator. "18 minutes? I mean, do you really have to do it immediately if in 18 minutes?
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news.
Yeah?
Man, almost as if that was a cue. I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on
What?
the other side.
You found a door in the duct? In the vent? You found a door in the vent?
I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open.
What the
I
fuck?
almost ripped the metal off his hinges.
What do you mean you found a door in the air vent?
What the hell is this place?
Found a door in the air vent.
I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney.
That's an incinerator,
I looked
dog.
down. There they were, the kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent, for the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually.
Yeah.
Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
Maybe.
All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others.
That's Santa.
School uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they
But I got
relaxed
kidnapped
as I
myself.
got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon.
I could throw you all into the vent.
So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
That was only 3 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
Fair enough, I
What the
guess.
hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
Yes.
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
The toilet?
When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator.
Bedsheet, probably, yeah?
Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me.
You had a rope? Oh, it's
Back
the
in the cell,
bedsheet.
I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Tie?
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining.
I might have just skipped that by accident. I'm sorry.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
That took us 10 minutes to get
The wall
the.
shook a bit, and my voice bouncing around.
It took us 3 minutes to crawl there, but 10 minutes to go back and get the.
Look, that can wait, all right?
Yeah.
Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it.
Okay.
On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here?
We're leaving!
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I mean, I kind of like. I like the suit.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Rare!
Like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
Yeah, right?
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of
yeah.
monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious.
No, you know what you should have done? You should have let him climb it and then pushed him off so he'd fell and probably get knocked out before the incinerator started burning the room.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in.
See, this is why you let him try to climb up.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
Yeah, you should probably
Boy,
leave.
the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in a raging asshole's face before I closed the door.
Ah, flipped him off.
No point to going back in the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes and a device.
Ah, it's the incinerator.
A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Woo, aw.
What? If he's still in there,
Yeah, that's not good.
that meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. Hurry! The kids started running.
Do you guys have bombs in you?
On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them.
I do like the continuation from the submarine path, because we heard parts of this
Up and up.
before, but this is like
Our arms pumping fast.
just the full story.
Round, round, round. The devil was on the tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform.
Oh, that's Snake.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Oh.
Akane. It's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we
Nobody
don't
answered, apparently.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
Why would she do that?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket, and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs.
I mean, I would have left.
I ran all the way to the bottom of the floor calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the
Is that really a uniform,
rushed
though?
in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger.
Clearly, so rush in there, Seven.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward
Okay,
Hongo.
so Akane and Santa are brother and sister? If the June Akane, the one that keeps getting a fever, is she aware of that? Is Santa aware of that? Because I'm still in the impression that this is Akane who is June, but this is also Akane that dies. Oh, this is a game. The game is weird. But he did obviously care for her like in some regard, right? Because he did kind of protect her in some regards there, but at the same time he did pull a gun on her.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting her, into the incinerator.
Ah!
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside.
So wait, he went into the incinerator as well? Oh, there's two parts to it,
The
though.
door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Ah! Fuck! It's no use!
Hey, watch your language,
Goddamn
young
thing
man.
won't move an inch!
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Can we go back to the vent?
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
18 minutes, huh?
Evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
It's gonna be a hell of 18 minutes.
Kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
I mean, I guess going back to the vent would take a while.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die! Please, I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
My brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Are we back?
What happened then?
Pretty sure nothing good happened
Come
then.
on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
Well, this is an uncomfortable episode.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed.
I mean, you gotta make sure that door doesn't close, dog, though, right? I wouldn't just go in
The
there.
air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it.
It's gotta be traumatic as shit.
He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
I mean, that's about right.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
So it is June. Who's the one that said that we should come up with nicknames?
The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero?
Okay, Clover, you took an axe to everyone in one path, alright?
I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother. But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
I mean, kind of.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that
No,
connection.
it's just how things work. People's voices change.
As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot.
Yeah.
But there is one thing
Like,
I
what the
think we
fuck's
can
going
say
on?
we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Got me some slack.
That's true.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take
Well,
place?
that was Ace. That was Ace that did that.
If Junpei
Actually,
is
Ace
correct,
killed both of them.
and the body in the shower room was
Set up by
Nijisaki's,
Santa, sure.
that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
There's only one
Kubota,
left.
the person who conducted the actual experiment.
Oh, that makes the burning even better if that's the case, the other route.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
I still don't know what the
Musashida,
fuck's going on
the
with
man
June,
who
though.
financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
But, like, his sister's not dead? Kind of, maybe? Is she a ghost that gets a fever and dies? What?
He killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
Really?
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Okay, so how are we gonna help Santa out with
Person
this?
who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace. What? What the hell's going on here?
Dude, we've been standing here for how long? We're out of time, probably.
Must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I got a question, though. Yeah, okay. New material been added to the file screen. Key card 0. A key card with a 0 in the middle of it. 0. 0. God damn it, Zero's just screwing with us, isn't he? Sure. That's it for this episode. Yeah. What is going on? So Akane's dead, but not dead. Santa is her brother, but does he know? Because he took her by gunpoint. Maybe, well, obviously, maybe, oh, man. Is that why he disappeared before? But why'd he leave Akane to just fucking die like that, though? If he knew. So obviously she wasn't stabbed. It must have been like from the fever, even though she had the same speech of when she was stabbed before. But she hasn't had a fever in this route, right? So that's something. I mean, obviously Zero told us we took the wrong path last time. So he knows that we took the wrong path and that there were alternate paths. And that's why he said I lost. What does that mean, though? What does that mean, though? You took the wrong path, I lost. He left Akane to die. You know what? That's it for this episode, like I said a second ago. We'll find out probably when we get to the rest of these squares down here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.